Hey, my Momafey family, welcome. This is the year of becoming. Becoming what, you might ask? Becoming me. The me you were meant to be. Let's talk about it. Again, welcome to the Momafey-HT Small Steps Big Change podcast. I need you to come all the way in, to lean in, because this is your journey and it has brought you home. Take a seat and relax, because the next couple of minutes is going to change your life. I'm Momafey, for those of you that don't know, and before we go any further, let me say, I am so glad we are in another year. Now, if you remember, I told you last year, if you were following me at Momafey-HT everywhere, I told you last year 2025 was going to be the best of times and the worst of times. But this year, this is a year of becoming. I hear it in my spirit. There are so many becomings that happen in our lifetime. Becoming is a moment something begins to become a thing. It's the moment from one state that you go from one state to, and you shift, and you feel before you even can explain it, you become something else. Think of a butterfly. Let's use that as an example. It goes from a process to becoming a beautiful butterfly. But before it has to come out of that old thing, and it has to be willing and be able to go through the process to become something new. And when you yourself and me outgrow those old patterns, old roles, old versions of ourselves, even when they once kept us safe, we are ready and we're on a path of becoming. Now, there is a verse that I like to bring up. It's a small verse, and it's a portion of a verse. And it says, when I became a man, I put away childish things. And that line isn't about age. It is about awareness, responsibility, and your readiness to become something new. It's about knowing when it's time to stop shrinking and to stop surviving and stop pretending and start stepping fully into who you know you were supposed to be all the time. Sometimes we live in a moment where we know we have a better version of ourselves, but for some reason, through distractions, obstacles, sometimes it could be bad decisions that we may make, or even bad decisions that others make, and we feel responsible that we have to divert, we have to distract, and we allow sometimes some people's trauma or their drama to become ours, and we never become the person that we really know in deep down within that we really want to be. But that is all about to change, because this year we're going to stay on track, we're going to stay on our purpose, and we're going to become the thing that we was meant to be. There are so many things that we set out to become in our lives, and somewhere along the way, life interrupts the plan. Responsibilities pile up, and we learn how to function instead of becoming. But not this year. This year, we're not postponing ourselves. This year, we are becoming it. We're becoming whole. We're going to become honest, aligned, and healed. We're going to become bold enough to choose ourselves without guilt. So this new series that I'm about to begin on Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026, I want you to mark your calendars. The Momafey-HT podcast is going to be a new podcast, but it's going to be a version of the one that the Small Steps, and Small Steps is still going to continue. So I want you to keep supporting this particular podcast. But the Momafey-HT podcast will be available everywhere you get podcasts. I'll be on Podbean. YouTube, Apple, Substack, and many, many more. I'll let you know when to download and begin listening to this Becoming podcast right here on the Small Steps, Big Change podcast. So stay tuned. This is about going through a process. It's about walking through it together. We're going to do this together. We're going to do it with clarity, with faith, with culture, with wisdom, and real life tools you can actually use when the episode ends and your life really begins. You know how that is. We get all excited while we're listening to something. We're so motivated. And then after it's over, guess what happened? We forget how we're supposed to start. But know that we are not going to do that this time. So if you want to, you can subscribe for free on Momafey-HT Becoming Me Substack.com, or you can go to the Momafey Home Training website where there will be a link on. I made a special page called Momafey Becoming 2026, and you'll find all of the information there. There will also be a free link to those that do subscribe on my Substack. I will have a special link for you, and it's going to be for a free download of a PDF, because this PDF is called Momafey Becoming Goals Journals for Women and Men. You can use it too, because we're not going to discriminate. And on there is going to help you to first start charting the goals that you want to become. And then you're going to have an action plan that you're going to create on how you're going to become that thing. And then we're going to track that. So if you've been feeling that nudge, that quiet restlessness, that sense that you are becoming and it is calling you forward, stay with me. This is not just going to be a podcast. This is going to be our journey together. And the destination is becoming you, the real you, the grounded you, and the healed you. Becoming the person you finally gave yourself permission to be. By 2027, we are going to be it. Now let's do it together. Until then, I'll see you next time.